Pompey, will you ever shout, cry out Pompey, when the lads come out, cry out Pompey, it's the greatest sound of Pompey, all around the ground of Pompey, the best team in the south, from Brighton down to Bournemouth.
What a season! This time last year we were fighting to stay in the Football League with fears of drastic season ticket attendance if we were relegated. But back to now, and Pompey are in a steady playoff place, and the only worry for Andrew at least is getting back late from Plymouth on Thursday night. For the last time this season, and what a season it has been, this is Fournilwritten all over it. So a very good afternoon and welcome to Fournilwritten all over it. And for the last time on a Saturday this season, you join us in the Toby Carvery Hillsey Portsmouth ahead of the last game of the season today, Portsmouth versus Northampton. I'm delighted to say joining me this afternoon are Andrew, Ian, Alan and later on Express FM's Dan Windle, one of the biggest panels ever as part of our end of the season special here on Fournilwritten all over it. A very good afternoon to all of you.
Thank you, good afternoon Tom.
So Andrew, a very warm welcome to the Toby Carvery.
Thanks Tom, warm, it's not the operative word mate, it's I've got hay fever mate.
Oh yeah, I know, it is a warm day, isn't it,
Beautiful.
mate? High pollen levels this weekend.
Yeah, apparently it is, yeah.
Apparently. Last time on a Saturday this season, mate.
Yes mate.
This has been our theatre of dreams, hasn't it, mate?
And that's mate, our theatre of dreams this season, Tom. Yeah, we've met some interesting people, Tom, haven't we, this year? Yeah, Tom, we've met a few characters, mate, haven't we? We've met Reese, haven't we? We've met Gareth and Lucy, which is all very good fun. We've also met Jesus, haven't we, Tom?
What, the real Jesus?
Yeah, the real one, Tom, in the flesh. At Dagenham and Redbridge away, remember?
Oh yeah.
Come on, Pompey! 4-1, not 4-0.
You figured out some interesting stats about Pompey's results this season, mate, haven't you?
Yes, Tom, I've got some statistics for the season, mate. Saturday wins, 20 out of 34 possible wins. And Saturday wins, Tom, at home, 11 out of 34. So not a fantastic average, Tom, if I'm honest. So therefore, I consider...
Ian, we told you not to wander in willy-nilly, mate.
So that led me to think, Tom, maybe we'll beat Plymouth away and maybe lose them at home. But I still think we'll get the result out of the two legs that we need.
Who is the team of the week this week, mate?
Team of the week, mate. Everyone's saying it. It's got to be Leicester City. Enough said about that. They've done well. Hats off to you, Leicester.
It's been all over the news this week, isn't it, mate?
I've heard it once or twice, Tom.
Do I need to mention one more time that they are champions of the Premier League?
Yeah, let's mention it, Tom. Why don't we?
Ian, did you know they were champions of the Premier League?
Not only that, Tom, I thought that it was a wonderful sporting achievement.
Alan, what are your thoughts on Leicester winning the Premier League?
My thoughts on Leicester, and I was saying this earlier, we sort this flipping wire out. Absolutely loved it. Watching a match on Monday night, Chelsea-Tottenham match, and the highlight for me was all the players around Jamie Vardy's house, all jumping up and down and celebrating. And I think a lot of football fans, myself included, just wanted to be there with them. That joy is quite special, and that's one of the reasons we all go and watch football.
Nice one, Al. We have some shout-outs to give this afternoon, mate.
Yeah, we do, mate.
Who's your shout-out this week?
I'm shouting out JT080100, Tom. No, I'm not. I'm shouting out JT080
Magic.
JT080 Magic, Tom.
Nice one. Ian, have you remembered yours?
James Cox.
James Cox, brilliant. Alan?
I think yours was a bit easier than mine. A big, huge shout out for Pompey score _ 100. No. Do again.
It's gone wrong, innit?
Yeah,
right, should we go from you?
What Alan's trying to say is Pompey.
What Alan's trying to say is
Pompey _ fan 100.
nice one. Got there in the end. Thanks, Al. Good afternoon then, mate.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Sorry, mate. You're back in the limelight, mate.
Yeah.
What do you think about today's game? What sort of team do you think Paul Cook will line up?
Well, initially, when we knew we were going to have this as the last game of the season with everything that's happened, we thought, we'd just play a load of reserves or something. But it's not as simple as that, because we really want to play Plymouth away first leg. And history shows that most of the teams that get to Wembley play the second leg at home. So Paul Cook will probably be wanting to win this. I guess today he's going to try out, I imagine he'd give Connor Chaplin a good try out. He's not going to recall Tubbs, apparently. And McGurk, I believe, is injured. So it just leaves, he's possibly got this rugby player, hasn't he? Wilkinson.
Yeah, Wilkinson.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
Sorry, you know drone mic here.
Can I?
Yeah, try that.
It is
Do I have to press it?
No, you don't
No,
touch
no,
anything.
no,
Just
no,
hold it like
just-
that.
It's all right. There we go. It is lovely to have you on the show, Ian. Welcome to Fournilwritten All Over It.
Thank you very much indeed. I feel very privileged to be invited into the studio of Fournilwritten All Over It, and particularly to meet some of the stars that host this show. So I'm in a very special position today, particularly coming down to Portsmouth on such a wonderful day with, I think, what is probably the nicest day out for football that I've been to for a long, long time.
That's nice of you to say that, Ian.
With an actual fact, looking out the window, and I think if Tom pans out there, you'll see Portsmouth in blue. Absolutely wonderful.
And a Toyota Carino.
Excellent.
This is all lovely stuff, Ian, but don't over-egg it.
Don't over-egg the souffle.
Can we get on with the football?
Sorry. For my part, one guy I've kept an eye on this season, for me, who I think is an incredibly good striker, is McNulty. I just hope he's playing today, but he may not be, I don't know. But you guys know far more about the inside information of these affairs. But anyway, I very much appreciate being invited here today, and I'm looking forward to seeing us win 4-0.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Ian. So, Ian, I hear you've been watching Fournilwritten All Over It throughout this season. Are there any things that really stood out for you over the season?
Certainly, Tom. Certainly the Plymouth game, when we had a new combine harvester in the back seat, whose name eludes me at the moment.
Tyrrell.
Tyrrell.
Yeah.
Tyrrell.
But the other one, which I thought was an absolute classic, was all the times I've ever met Alan before, I did wonder whether he actual fact had a syrup. But in actual fact, when he arrived at Yeovil Junction railway station, with a wind somewhere in the region of 90 miles an hour, I realised that it wasn't. But it was a very enjoyable show, and I've enjoyed everyone so far.
What are your thoughts on Ian's remarks about your wig, mate?
Is it a wig or is it not?
Is it a wig or is it not a wig?
I don't know what to say, really.
Well,
I guess if I was going to have a syrup, mate, I'd have a better one than this.
Was this your first car, Al?
This was my second car, Tom, when I was 17 years old. How things have changed. Imagine getting insurance on this now. I had one like this in lime green. It was automatic, had a Borg Warner gearbox, and oil was pouring out. So what I'd done was I blocked up the oil filler thing so it couldn't come out. First of all, congratulations to you lot.
Thank you very much.
We're very envious. I think it's a position we thought we were going to be in.
I'm actually hoping that you win your playoffs and get into the same division as us next
It's a
season.
lovely thing for you to say. What do you think the score's going to be today, sir?
Well, should we settle for a draw? Shall we say 2 each?
You haven't been beaten for ages, have you?
No, so hopefully it won't be today.
When was
Remember the
it?
last time?
It was you, yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah, thank
Listen,
you.
have a great game. Cheers.
We're with Dan Windle in the South Stand-Upper. So you've been in the media for a long time now.
Yeah,
Really enjoy your commentary on Express FM.
thank you very much.
In your opinion, who's the largest character on Fournilwritten All Over It?
Large, what do you mean? It's probably him.
Can you explain your reasons behind that?
Well, only he can explain his diet. I don't know. Well, because what do you eat?
Toby Carvery, isn't it?
Toby Carvery. Fournilwritten All Over It. Go on then.
It's your first time on Fournilwritten All Over It. You've been
Why have I to wait so long?
You've been threatening all season.
I have.
Why is today the day?
Because I ain't got many left.
I know.
That's why.
They're back down to 2.
Dude, I'll be on the sauce by now, won't I, on a Saturday?
Which has been your most difficult game to commentate on this season?
There's been 1 or 2 places. Most difficult place to commentate on this season. York maybe. York here against Newport. What fun was it? But probably York because it was bad and I had a splinter up my bum.
Right, you've been the most difficult person to interview in your whole career.
Most difficult person to interview, Steve Cottrell. Steve Cottrell, probably.
Thanks very much for your time today, Dan. Really appreciate
Fournilwritten
it.
all over it. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, buddy.
So 100
afternoon again, Tom.
Half time, mate. A bit disappointing.
1-0
It
down.
doesn't mean anything though. 1-0 down at half time doesn't mean anything, does it?
No, Tom, but I still fancy us to win this 4-1, Tom.
Do you?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Got 4-1 written all over it, mate.
Alan, do your thoughts concur?
Here we go.
You what?
Do your thoughts concur?
Who's concur?
His.
With my thoughts.
That's your dad.
He said 4-1. What do you think?
For what?
4-1.
No.
What do you reckon then?
Been too long up the pub, mate.
Stay off the pitch.
I think this has got 3-1 written all over it today.
3-1.
Yeah.
Has it been a disappointing first half
Not
for
at all,
you?
mate. We're playing the champions. Okay, they're a very, very, very good side, and we've got a lot of younger players out there, and I think we're actually doing quite well. 1-0 at half time. What did we expect? I think it's quite good, and I'll tell you what, I can see a bit of hope and promise. We will win.
Ian,
Yes, Tom.
as a visiting supporter, people behind us have been having a go at McGurk. Do you reckon he's a bad player or not?
Well, what I think is, I think they ought to take Davies off. They ought to inject a bit more pace on the right flank. And in the meantime, could I just adjust my wing? I just hope that his talk at half-time is centred around the fact that they just need more pace up front. They need to create more opportunities for themselves.
Excellent.
But I think 3-1 will be a good result.
Good man. Dan, where's John? In the toilet.
Just thought we had a fantastic performance today, given that
Right.
we had 10 men
Yep.
basically are playing a lot of the youngsters against the top of the division, Northampton. I actually thought there was a lot of hope and promise for the future there, and
Yep.
I thought at times we played some dazzling football. It was inevitable that Northampton were going to get the second goal.
It finished Portsmouth 1, Northampton 2, a cracking equaliser from Kal Naismith just after half time, but then Kieron Freeman got sent off with a 2-footed tackle, and then great link-up play by Northampton secured their 2-1 victory this afternoon at Fratton Park. So we will see you next Thursday night at 7:45 for playoff leg 1 against Plymouth Argyle, which will be a very exciting game, won't it, mate?
It will, mate, yeah.
And then Sunday night at 6 o'clock away at Plymouth Argyle down at Combine Harvesterland. So thank you very much to Alan and Andrew and Ian, as always, for your continued support on these videos, and thank you to you for watching, as always. And if you have been watching all season, thank you very much, as always.
And thank you to Tom as well. Thanks, Tom.
Oh, thanks, mate. That's very kind of you. So we'll see you next Thursday night at 7:45. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Keep the faith. Play up, Pompey.